competitive games. So what are we ranking? But the fact of the case is that for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we remain where we are, 67th in the world and number 14 in Africa. Nothing changing.
It's not coming as a surprise. We are hoping there will be a change when we play those friendly matches that we intend to play. But then it doesn't come as a surprise. It doesn't really, we have gone past the stage where we're disappointed with the FIFA rankings. What most of us are interested in is that there will be an upward surge, that the Super Eagles will find themselves climbing the ladder so high because it will benefit us. But the way it is, we know that the month of May and June will be crucial with those friendlies that we're going to play, and hopefully those friendlies will be able to help us to climb up. And I do agree with you that in the months where teams are inactive, FIFA rankings more or less sometimes look like repetition, because little or nothing changes in all of those rankings. But I have a feeling that the Super Eagles, things will change with the Super Eagles as we expect, as the 2018 qualifiers, as we expect to get into the mood for the 2018 qualifiers. I feel that we will not be in a disadvantage. I don't just know why. I just feel that we will not be in a disadvantaged position if we take every opportunity to play.
Yeah, but it's looking too late now, Yemi, because the draws for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers will be next month. And I don't see too much activity between now and next month to effect that kind of change that we're looking at. We are going to be playing against Mali, who are just a step ahead of us, slightly ahead of us in the ranking, and Luxembourg, who are way behind us. Behind us. So I think the best thing that the Nigerian Football Federation can do is what they're already doing.
For any opponent.
Be ready for anybody that is thrown up at us for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers and get our team ready to take on any team. We are going to be facing some of the best teams in Africa. But if you want to be the best, you have to get ready to face the best.
Yeah,
and win.
And win and get the desired results. Like I said, I don't think we should put too much into the FIFA rankings, and especially we're in a period where nobody wants to argue with the FIFA rankings. Our performances of late doesn't justify any rise, any climb in it. But I just have that feeling that it won't be a disadvantage. Like you said, if we prepare for any, we've played against Egypt now. If they come our way again, who knows? And those others that we dread, the Ivorians, the Ghanaians.
Everybody, I'm sure, will be afraid of Nigeria as well. Nobody wants to have Nigeria in the group.
I don't know if they will be afraid. I'm not sure I agree with you that they will be afraid of us. But then they do have something to fear about us as well. But being afraid is another thing. Because for Ghana, who trashed Egypt, and seeing what Egypt has been able to do with Nigeria, if they
trashed Egypt, how many years ago?
Well, 3 years ago.
2 years ago. 3 years ago.
2013.
It's a long time. It's a different Egyptian team now. It's a different coach. It's a different setting.
Different coach. Maybe not
different setting.
Maybe not totally.
So you
different.
That is a different proposition.
But I'm just hoping that all things will work together for us. That's the most important thing. Since it's totally out of our hands with the rankings, we must be ready. But I still, like I said, I still feel we will not be in a disadvantaged position if we do what we're supposed to do.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for that time. But about a month from now, we should be getting ready for the World Cup draws, and we'll wait to see what criteria will be used by FIFA to group teams for the World Cup qualifiers. Let's come home now, and this is a very good part of the show because we want to talk domestic football and talk about the 2016 Federation Cup. Today, the Nigerian Football Federation announced the draw for the national finals. We now have an idea of how the teams will progress.
Round of 64.
Round of 64. The fixtures were released earlier today by the Nigerian Football Federation. And for me, I think the Federation Cup has been getting better year in, year out. Yep. And I hope that this year will be an improvement on the previous years we've had before now. But let's see if we can get you some of the fixtures selected fixtures of some of the games, highlights of some of the games, some of the
easily the pick of the pack.
mouth-watering fixtures. Easily, it's a clash of two Premier League sides.
Yes.
Sunshine Stars against Giwa FC. That's easily the one that jumps at you. You have Rivers United against Papilo FC of Owerri. That's a Kano's pet team. You have the 3SC of Ibadan. They will be up against the feeder teams of Wiki. Then you have Outland FC against Top World FC. Rangers will be facing Akure City. El Kanemi Warriors will be facing Katsina United. They used to be called Spotlight, but they are now called Katsina United. MFM of Lagos will be facing El Kanemi Babes. That's the feeder team of El Kanemi. And then Warri Wolves against National League side, Yarma Light, owned by our good friend Farouk Yarma, Commissioner for Sports in Gombe. Kano Pillars against Gateway FC. That's look like a tough one for your club. Yemi, you're a supporter of Gateway.
Yeah.
You always look out for Gateway everywhere. But this is a mountain.
I'm already breathing hard.
A mountain.
But you know, anything can happen in the game of football. I don't want to lose hope that fast. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right. So these are some of the fixtures for you. Selected fixtures. Of course, you have a whole lot. Defending champions.
That was what I was about.
Yeah, defending champions drawn by to the round of 32. Enyimba drawn by.
Lobby as well.
Lobby drawn by to the round of 32 because of their pedigree in the Federation Cup. For the women, the selected fixtures are there on your screen. FC Robo of Lagos will be taking on Rivers Angels. Abia Angels will be taking on Rising Stars. Ibom Angels will be taking on Edo Queens. Shore Babes, wow, we'll be taking on Gift of Life.
What a name!
What a name as well. In some of those selected fixtures for the Federation Cup round of 32 for the women. The guys are playing from the round of 64. The women are playing from the round of 32. All right, so we just take that as we